Hello, everybody. This is Superintendent Ron Banner, the proud superintendent of the Clover Park School District. It is my pleasure to welcome you to this year's Employee of the Year virtual celebration. For the last 33 years, we have recognized one certificated, one classified, and one administrative employee who has exemplified excellence as a staff member in our school district. Unfortunately, we cannot do this event live this year, but please know that this event holds the same meaning and the same importance as all of our past events, as well as all future events. We have 12 certificated nominees, 13 classified nominees, and 3 administrative nominees this year. The nominations confirm that what we already know, which is that we have great staff working here in the Clover Park School District. I want to give a special thanks to the 3 community members who came together to judge these nominations, and we know that they had an extremely difficult time. Thank you very much. Before we get started, I'd like to invite Board President Dr. Marty Schaefer to say a few words.
As school board president, I usually have the honor of shaking each one of your hands, and I'm sad that I'm unable to do that tonight. But I do want to celebrate the success. And so please receive this as my way of celebrating you. Yes. Yes, because we are grateful for who you are and what you've done. As a school board, we ask this question. Imagine what a child could achieve if he or she felt fully supported by a community committed to his or her success. And you have done that. And so our school board wants to say thank you to each and every one of you for all the efforts that you've made. Again, congratulations.
Before we begin introducing the nominees, I want to take a brief moment and explain how the process will work. Each nominee will have their picture displayed while our Community Relations Manager, Ben Miller, reads a brief bio on each of them. After each of the categories are introduced, I will then announce the winner for that category. Let's get started with our certificated nominees.
Jessica is extremely invested in the success of her students and their families. She exudes empathy in everything she does and approaches every day with a smile. She doesn't let the little things stress her out and works hard to support others so they have less stress as well. She is continuously collaborating with other teachers and staff to make sure every student, regardless of grade level, feels supported. Chelsea is fully committed to students and always willing to go well beyond expectations to support them. With her guidance, students build confidence, persistence, and a strong belief in themselves. She strikes the perfect balance between warm yet demanding in a highly positive way. She is a well-respected instructional leader who is highly sought after to share her best practices and be observed by colleagues in search of professional insight. Mary is a professional who is caring, compassionate, and kind to students, staff, and families. She willingly mentors new teachers and is always willing to share her many years of academic and systems leadership. She helps students see the value of literacy both as writers and readers. Other Hotluff educators look to her as they prepare and plan lessons to help improve student literacy. She is always focused on helping the next generation succeed. Kaeli is an outstanding teacher and constantly demonstrates a deep level of knowledge about her content area. She easily adapts to changes and always puts her best foot forward. She has been instrumental in the efforts to combine Man and Woodbrook Middle Schools into one school this upcoming fall. She demonstrates excellent character on a daily basis through her kindness as a teacher and co-worker. Tami cultivates a positive and creative atmosphere in her classroom and during game performances. No matter how much she has going on, she always is positive and smiling at school. She works to learn who each student truly is and how she can help them meet their academic and social-emotional needs. She demonstrates leadership as the school's performing arts chair and new staff coordinator and acts as a non-judgmental safe space for new staff members to grow and flourish. Carrie is the definition of leadership and collaboration. She truly knows every student at Tillicum. She works hard every year to understand each student individually and help them with whatever they may need. She cheerfully steps in to help anyone at any time and actively takes on new projects whenever the opportunity arises to help enrich the education of Tillicum students. She also puts her artistic talents to good use around the school, creating beautiful displays to help decorate the school. Susan always sees the best in others and seeks to uplift and share a human perspective. She doesn't think twice about taking on a challenge and can always be counted on to work collaboratively with others. She is known for her caring and compassionate teaching, and she works especially well with students who struggle with social and emotional needs. She consistently and enthusiastically welcomes the most challenging students with open arms and helps them find opportunities for accomplishment and success. Dan is fully committed to helping each student achieve success. During the school closure, he remained committed to staying in contact with each member of the senior class. Colleagues throughout the district seek his advice because he is recognized for his expertise and dedication serving students and families. He always strives to be the best he can be and demonstrates a ferocious work ethic that is apparent in everything he does. Clarissa is a leader among her peers and a shining example of collaboration. She helps teachers identify students who need extra support and leads classroom groups with those students during lunchtime. She is confident in facilitating Lakeview's student intervention team and keeps the team's large group of educators focused and on topic while promoting a positive, problem-solving attitude. She is a model employee and unmatched in her determination, dedication, and work ethic. Jennifer is an amazing teacher, collaborator, supporter, and friend. As the facilitator of Lockburn's ASB program, she helps make the school a better place and works hard at developing students into young leaders. She works tirelessly every day to help each of her students succeed and provides exceptional support for new teachers in the building. She works with an age group that could leave any educator exhausted at the end of the day, but she radiates joy in her teaching and leaves every day with a smile on her face. Kensuke demonstrates a deep commitment to students and serves as a model of student-centered professionalism. He truly takes the time to get to know each student's background and struggles so he can best help them learn. His classroom is vibrant, and you can find students who previously struggled in math laughing and debating the correct way to solve a problem. His teaching draws students in, and they learn to enjoy thinking mathematically. He has been with the Open Doors program since it began, and his contributions have shaped Open Doors into what it is today. Jennifer is a caring and dedicated teacher to her students. She is constantly working to support both the social, emotional, and academic needs of every student. She does an excellent job making sure families always feel welcomed in her classroom and that their child is valued. She is always willing to reach out and lend a hand to other staff members, and any given task is done with fidelity and professional excellence.
Our certificated Employee of the Year for the 2019-2020 school year is Carrie McLennan. Thank you, Ms. McLennan, for all of your work inside and outside of the classroom. And now let's move to our classified nominees.
Wilma truly believes each child can achieve success and brings a positive and encouraging approach to help them do so. She leads by example and consistently shows a strong work ethic and impeccable character. In her role as assistant manager, she is a fierce advocate for the needs of the early learning program. She is proactive in anticipating the needs of her teachers and takes the initiative to go beyond expectations to help any way she can. Mary has a big heart and an open ear for students and staff alike. In addition to her primary role of supporting students with their medications and health issues, she also acts as a social, emotional support. Students know they can go to her, be respected for the individuals they are, and receive the care they need in any situation. She is often a confidant and a calm voice in daily struggles as students work to find balance in their adventures through adolescence. Yomaira is committed to helping her students reach goals by always being on time and available to them. She constantly puts the needs and well-being of her students at the forefront of her workday, whether it's in the classroom or lunchroom or on the playground. She has a natural ability to connect with students so they can effectively lead and excel in her presence. When working with other staff members, she brings fresh ideas and is always looking for ways to grow to better serve her students. Leanne is a highly dedicated paraeducator who works closely with a wide range of students to help improve their reading. She is well organized, thoughtful in her work, and a huge proponent of student success. She has a natural gift for teaching and understanding children and presents a calm and collected demeanor to set a great example for students. She is astute in recognizing when a student needs special attention and provides each student with targeted instruction and positive reinforcement. Midori works hard to create a positive learning environment for her students. Nothing she does is generic, and every part of her lesson plans are tailored toward a specific student. She encourages her students to grow and excel beyond their preschool years and equips their families with the skills needed to support their children's success. She is always eager to let students and families embrace their cultural identity in the classroom and share it with other students. Alicia's approach to family engagement is active and persistent. When Open Doors runs into a roadblock in reaching a family, she rolls up her sleeves and gets to work. She is in the community weekly, checking in on our most at-risk students and families to build bridges towards student engagement and success. Her empathetic, determined approach makes a difference in student success and helps families build a more positive relationship with Open Doors. Robin has a heart of gold and is always working hard to make sure students are on track when she does small group learning in the classroom. She truly loves each student and actively takes the time to get to know them. She is diligent in her work and is constantly seeking opportunities to grow her skills in supporting students in reading. She is deeply respected and appreciated by Evergreen staff, students, and families. Laura begins every day with a smile on her face. She is willing to do whatever it takes to ensure every student's basic needs are being met and to help them achieve success at school. She has a knack for welcoming students and making them feel heard. She's an excellent communicator and has given a voice to many families. She is always willing to collaborate with staff at Lakeview and across the district, and she is a trusted leader of the Lakeview team. Jewel is tireless in her efforts to support students as they begin to make decisions about what they will do after high school. She is adaptable, flexible, and a consummate professional. She doesn't have it in her to give up on any student and will always follow up with students who are not coming to see her often enough. She builds such strong relationships with students that she is able to connect them with the unique opportunities that apply to their individual goals and situations. Dawn does her absolute best to help each student achieve success. She is fun-loving by nature, empathetic, and truly committed to student growth. She goes out of her way to make sure students feel like school is a safe and fun environment to learn. She is a leader among her peers and is always willing to step up to find solutions to problems when they arise. She is always the first to volunteer to help out other paraeducators with support, ideas, or her time. Sheila demonstrates an instant passion for helping others and lending support wherever she can. She is always professional, punctual, and does whatever needs to be done in the classroom without hesitation. She is a kind, generous person and greets students with a bright smile each day. She enthusiastically participates in every Spirit Day celebration, happily dressing up for any occasion. She is that special adult for many students at Custer. Ben sadly and unexpectedly passed away in March of this year. He served in the district for 30 years and worked every day with a smile on his face. He was a consummate professional and always performed his job at the highest level. He loved working at Man and took pride in the school and keeping it clean. Students loved talking to Mr. Ben and consistently displayed respect and admiration for him during the school day. Gricelda goes above and beyond what is expected. She truly shines through her interactions with students and the military community. In her role as an intervention paraeducator, she constantly collaborates with classroom teachers and other interventionists to make sure she has every tool she needs to help students achieve success. She manages the school's Watchdogs program, and, thanks to her efforts, more than 400 dads volunteer at Rainier on a regular basis.
Our classified employee of the year for the 2019-2020 school year is Alicia Hunsaker. Congratulations and thank you for your dedication to our students and to the community. And now, let's move on to the nominees for Administrative Employee of the Year.
Leanna is a vital member of the Superintendent's Council and leads a department that is critical to our district's success. She constantly displays a positive, cheerful, steady, and can-do attitude. She has the ability to turn the most contentious, problematic situation into a solution-focused conversation. She is willing to push back on the status quo when the situation calls for it, and is usually the first one to say, "I'll help with that," whether it's in her area of work or not. Craig leads by example and empowers others to bring their best to the table to collaborate. He is a problem solver and is always looking for ways to address the needs of district students, staff, and families. He sees challenges as opportunities to improve and keeps his team focused on the primary goal of ensuring equitable access to learning for all. He is always calm and patient, which makes it easy to call him with technology questions because he always has the answers. Kylie has created an atmosphere of family at Rainier Elementary School. She is caring and shows concern no matter the situation. She works closely with teachers and is able to push them in a professional way to improve their impact on student performance. She leads by example. She willingly helps clean the cafeteria, teaches classes when her experience is needed, and brings a great attitude. She is dedicated to building relationships with families and always treats students in a respectful and nurturing way.
Our Administrative Employee of the Year for the 2019-2020 school year is Leanna Albrecht. Congratulations, and thank you for putting students first in all that you do. I'd like to conclude the event by saying thank you for joining us in recognizing our 2019-2020 Employees of the Year. Nominees and winners, while your roles may differ, your passion and commitment to our district and educational growth of our students is clear. You are living the district promise every day in every way. It is an honor to work alongside you in service to our students and our families. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Have a great evening.